Welcome to today's Tuesday tip. On the last tips, or one of the previous tips, we did an S hook. Today we're going to work on a drive hook. Now, some of the green coal classes start with a drive hook, some start with an S hook, but they both teach the same things. Actually, drive hook may be easier than the S hook because you don't have to pair them up, the S's, so much. But we'll start off making the, we'll taper both ends, and then we'll put just like an S hook on one end, but we won't do it on the other. You want to taper both ends before we start curling anything. You want to leave this one a square, so it's going to be like a square nail. And square nails will hold better than even modern round nails. The old square nails will. So this is our drive in. So now we're going to heat it up, and we'll flip it around and put the S on. So we're going to flip it around, put the curl on this side, and then we'll make the bend on the back for the nail part. One thing you want to do, cool off your finial. You're going to be hitting right on it. That's all we want on that. So you want to come back enough for your nail, however much you want it to go, and you want to drive it down. I'm going to move it out here. You can barely see it on the sharp edge. And you actually want it to be slightly in. So you could, drive that into the corner more, but you don't really have to. And that's pretty much it for the drive hook. If you make it out of square stock, you can put a twist in it. The one thing you want on drive hooks is you want it to be a little bit of an acute angle, so that, not much, but that when you drive it in, you want this backside to be hitting on the wall. because if it's hanging, if you drive it in and it's just hanging out there, that's putting all this pressure to work in this into the hole. You get it in there with a little bit of pressure against it, not much, you don't want it to like pop itself out, but a little bit of pressure in there and it gives it that much more support. There's two ways to make these. There's this one, and I'll show you the other one here now. I'm actually going to do this sideways so it's easier just to hang on to. And we'll come here. Make it longer. Now you want to fold this back on itself. Flatten it out, then you got to bend it back. And this is the other style, which is, you can tell by my horrible drive hook I never use because I don't want to go through all that trouble of putting that thing out. But then you're supposed to be able to put it in the wood and drive on this like a nail head. But I don't care for it as much, so I never do it. This has been so long since I've even attempted anything like that I had to struggle with it. But let's see how this dries with some wood. And easy. I probably don't have enough hair to really do much, but see, I got that one too far out. It needs to be bent back so it's following. See how this one's following, hitting there? That's what you want. You got a little bit of gap here, pressure down there. So if anything's pulling on it, it's hitting against this. See, anything pulling on this, it could actually leverage it out. You can bend them before you can pull them out. These are just 1/4 inch. But that's a drive hook. Go put some in your barn. Have some fun with them. Try some different ends. Use square. I made some out of square stock like this, never like that. And I put twists in them for decoration. You make them out of heavier stock. We made a drive hook as one of our last project out of something like 3/4 inch or something. Or no, it was a spade hook. That spade hook's we'll do those next time. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.